NTPC is hosting the Electron Quiz 2025 across 9 different locations, with Mumbai being the latest edition. The quiz was hosted by Quizmaster Gautam Bose, who challenged various teams with 20 thought-provoking questions. After a series of intense rounds, only 6 teams with remarkable intellect advanced to the final stage.
Let's begin. Question number 1 for Team 1. In the 1960s, who established the South Madras Gas Agency and introduced cooking gas to the city of Chennai by distributing 50 cylinders for free on a return policy? An innovative move that gradually convinced households of the benefits of cleaner energy. We know this person in an entirely different field. It's open on the power play, except for Team 1. Power plays are now closed. Team 1, let's hear your answer on the microphone. Plus 10 or no negatives?
I will say Chidambaram, whose name is for the stadium.
No, this is not M.A. Chidambaram. Yes, Team 2.
Mr. Chinnaswamy.
Incorrect. Passes across to Team 3. Velinka.
Venkat Raghavan.
Venkat Raghavan. No. Good guess. Passes across to Team 4.
Mr. Venkat.
Mr. Venkat. No. Passes across to Team 5.
Shrikant.
No. Passes across to Team 6. No negatives, so take a guess. No idea. The first question bounces back to the audience.
Ramanathan Krishnan is a tennis player.
Ramanathan Krishnan. Well answered. Ramanathan Krishnan. Absolutely. Team number 2, all the best to you. Here comes your question on the screen. Now, it is one of the most famous steel in history, which was used to make blades of historical swords. Characterized by distinctive patterns of flowing water or rose, the steel developed a high reputation for having exceptional hardness and resistant to shattering. Europeans are said to have encountered this material during the Crusades in a particular city which happens to be one of the oldest cities of the world. That's a very crucial clue. On a plus 10 or a minus 5, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, clap for Team 1, clap for Team 5. 10 points to both of them. Well done. And this question is a direct for Team number 2.
Vatican.
It's not one of the oldest cities, no. Pass it across to Team 3.
Damascus.
Well done, 10 points. Damascus! Yes, it is Damascus. Proceed to the next question. Now, Dr. Pepper is a carbonated soft drink created in the 1880s. It is the second highest selling carbonated soft drink in the United States and the 6th highest in United Kingdom. In one of its famous marketing campaigns, the bottle of Dr. Pepper had 10, 2 and 4 written on its label, which is clearly visible in the picture. Question is, this is in reference to what particular function? All right, this is a direct for Team 3. Anyone going for the power play? 3, 2, 1, closed. Team 3.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's the timing on the clock. So the brand is saying like 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. The times to drink Dr. Pepper.
I may or may not come back to you looking for a better answer. Team 4.
I would say you can have it 24 hours, anytime. 10 into 2 plus 4, 24.
No mathematics involved there. Audience, anyone?
So at 10, 2 and 4, people experience a dip in energy, their energy level.
Dip in energy.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Can we have a look at the answer? Sugar is the word that was missing. Let's have a look at the answer on screen. As per research, it showed that people generally suffer from a low sugar around 10, 2 and 4, hence the need for a sugary, bubbly beverage. Plus 5 to Team 3. Velinka. Give them a round of applause. They came the closest. All right, next question is a direct for Team 4. Let's see what we have in store for you. The Order of the Calatrava was one of the 4 Spanish military order which was founded in Castile, but the second to receive papal approval. The Calatrava wristwatch, named upon the Order of Calatrava, was introduced way back in 1932 with the first model called the Reference 96. Question is, which company introduced the Calatrava? Team 3 only. There are 4 of them. You write the commonest one. Good for you. Plus 10 points. Clap for them. All right, next question. A particular company has revived its campaign called Vishwas Ki Tijori at the Mahakumbh this year. The campaign has returned after 6 years. Under the campaign, they have created a specialized, highly secure, free locker facility so that devotees can keep their belongings safe there while they perform the rituals. Question is, which company is behind the Vishwas Ki Tijori campaign? We'll close the power play. Only three identical answers from the three teams. All of them will pick up a negative. Anyone in the audience?
I think the answer is Mithut Finance.
Muthoot Finance. Muthoot Finance. Give it up for the doctor there. Well done. As we now trudge along to Team 6 for the last question of the opening round, here it comes on the screen. This is the Weasley chair, also known as the Model B3 chair. It was designed by Marcel Breuer from 1925 to 1926 while he was the head of the cabinet-making workshop at Bauhaus. Despite popular belief, the chair was not designed specifically for a famous painter and art theorist who is generally credited as one of the pioneers of abstraction in Western art. In other words, you have to tell us this chair, the Weasley chair, is named upon which famous painter. Power plays are closed. Team 6.
I don't know the exact name, but it is something like Wesley Leontief.
Wesley Leontief, ladies and gentlemen, is the wrong answer. Anyone else? Audience.
So I think the painter name is, the artist name is Wesley Kandinsky.
Give it up for him. What a good answer that is. This is Kandinsky. Yes. We'll have a quick check on the scores coming up on the screen. Question number 1 for team number 6. Here we go. Avdi, or T1, was an adult tigress with 2 cubs who were 10-month-old at the time of her killing. The tigress was suspected in the killing of 13 people since June of 2016. The tigress was shot dead in Yavatmal by a team of Forest Department officials and a civilian hunter in November 2nd, 2018. To lure the tigress, it was mighty difficult to lure the tigress before she was shot dead. To do that, the forest officers had planned to deploy a novel method which is rich in something called civetone compound, which is derived from the scent glands of the civet and often made synthetically and are proven to make wild cats get obsessed with it. How was the novel way of luring the big cat? Power plays are closed, only team 2. No? That would be a -5 for team 2. Power plays are closed, team 6 will try and answer this. No? Anyone in the audience? Yes, answer?
It is brand CK.
This is CK Obsession. Let's go to the answer and give a round of applause to our friend there. Next question is going to be a direct for team 5. Let's see what we have for you. During the 1972 fishing season of this particular country, fisheries who largely depended on catching anchovy faced a crisis in which the previously abundant population of anchovy began to heavily deplete as a result of overfishing and due to the strong El Nino current that particular year. This resulted in a major collapse of the fishing industry of this country, thereby as a ripple effect created a sort of difficulty for fishing across the world. Question is, which country faced this crisis? Cross to team 3.
Arkham Asylum from DC.
Arkham Asylum. Well done. Plus 10 points. This is Arkham. Absolutely. Let's go to the answer. All right. Next question. Direct for team number 2. Let's see what we have for you. This founder's autobiography narrates how he grew an eponymous company. All of you know eponymous, right? A company which is named upon himself, his own name. Eponymous company from a small beginning in Thrissur into 250 plus outlets. Which company is this? Which celebrity wrote the foreword of this book? Right on both counts. Clap for them. Plus 10 points to team 3.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Say that confidently. Amitabh wrote the foreword. See, that's 5 points. Well done. Clap for him. Give you. Pass it across to team 6.
Kalyan Jewelers K. Kalyan Ram.
Kalyan Jewelers and Amitabh. Well done. 5 points. Let's clap for them. Next question is a direct and the last question of round number 2 for team 1. Now, the logo is of a company called Nash Motor Company. It was an American automobile manufacturer based in Kenosha, Wisconsin from 1916 until 1937. Innovations by Nash included the introduction of an automobile heating and ventilation system that is still in use today. Unibody construction in 1941, seat belts in 1950, a US-built compact car in 1950, and an early muscle car in 1957. On January the 4th, 1937, Nash merged with which famous company? So the question is, Nash collaborated with which company? Yes, once again, plus 10 points to team 3. Well done. And across to team 1.
Just guessing, is it Kelvinator?
It is indeed. Well done, 10 points. Yes, this is Kelvinator. All right, so we are done with round number 2. In a while, we'll show you the scores. Next round is called Rapid Chess. Question number 1. Here we go on the screen now. The company was started in 1959 by H.D. Yes, team 3 answer.
This is Hawkins.
This is Hawkins. Well done, 10 points. Yes, this is Hawkins. May Dash has been a model for 50 years. Team 3 answer.
So this is Elon Musk. This is Maya Musk, Elon Musk's mother.
This is Maya Musk. Plus 10 points once again. Well done. This company claimed the crepe rubber soles of this footwear brand saved the life of Rolling Stones guitarist Keith Richards when his guitar made contact with an undergrounded microphone at a 1965 concert. Team 3 yet again. Which
I'll
company?
Take a half chance this time. Hush Puppies.
This team is on a roll. Right, yet again, plus 10 points. This is indeed last question of this round. Here we go. Due to his highly skilled and experienced surgeons, advanced medical facilities, and significantly lower cost, yes, team 2.
Turkey.
They are absolutely right. Plus 10 points, Turkey, yes. At this point in time, we'll have another look at the scorecard. If you are ready, here comes the opening question of the Queen's Gambit on the screen now. The first known tool of this type was developed in 1896 by somebody called Carol Adamici, who called it a harmonogram. Now he, however, published his chart only in Russian and Polish, which limited both its adoption and recognition of his authorship. It was later devised in 1910 by somebody called Henry Dash, an American management consultant. It became synonymous with his name and continues to this day to be widely used in project management. Worth 10 points for team number 6.
Pass.
Cross to table 5 for 11 points.
GANTT. Gantt
The Gantt chart. Well done, 11 points. Yes, that's the Gantt chart. Next question is your direct, by the way. This is the Remington rolling block. It's a family of breech-loading rifles that was produced from the mid-1960s into early 20th century by a company called E. Remington and Sons. Its wide usage by a country against Spanish colonization finds a depiction on their national flag, symbolizing the country's courage and ability to defend itself against any external aggression. You have to give us the name of the country.
Honduras.
It's not Honduras. Team 4.
Colombia.
Colombia. Not the right answer though. What 12 points?
Guatemala.
Guatemala. What 12 points? This team is absolutely unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Here comes the answer. All right, next question. Can't be woven without the rare and possibly extinct cotton plant called Futicarpus. Once it was the most valuable fabric in the world and was worn by Mughal emperors Marie Antoinette and Jane Austen, amongst many others. It was long thought forever lost to history. The fabric was stitched from threads so fine that popular folklore in European societies held that a change in light, like we have a lot of lights today, a change in light or a sudden rain shower would render its wearer apparently naked. So that is how fine the fabric was. What is the name of this fabric and it came from which city?
Okay, so for the fabric, I'm guessing it's silk.
And the city?
Somewhere in Kashmir, Gulmarg.
Gulmarg and silk. No.
Muslin. Dhaka.
Ladies and gentlemen, 14 good points. Well done. This is Dhaka Muslin. Yes, of course. Next question is a penultimate question to team 2. Muslim is, by the way, by the other teams. This harmful product is a colorless, tasteless, and almost odorless crystalline chemical compound that first came into use in 1930s and played a crucial role in helping the Allied forces protect themselves from malaria carrying mosquitoes in the Second World War. First synthesized in 1874 by a chemist named Othmar Zilder, later it found widespread civilian and military use. What is the name of this harmful product?
DDT.
DDT is a harmful chemical and they have kept their microphones down. Well done. Well done. Good answer. Next question, the last one. It's a direct for team 1. The dash pattern is used in technical analysis of stocks. It is a specific chart formation that predicts a bullish to bearish trend reversal. What that means is, if the market is going bullish, suddenly it will become bearish. Or if it is going bearish, it will suddenly go bullish, right? So look at the chart pattern, the diagram. The name of this chart pattern actually is similar to the name of a product many of us use by Procter & Gamble. I think team A and team 1 has the answer.
Head and shoulder pattern.
Head and shoulder. Well done, 10 points. Yes, this is head and shoulders. We'll have a close check on the score coming up on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spin the wheel for the first time. Here we go. Let me know when to stop. Stop. Campaign. Started as an idea to create a community of passionate photographers. #NoFilter is a collaboration between Dash and National Geographic. The initiative is a platform that empowers photographers and gives them a chance to showcase their work to the great filmmaker Imtiaz Ali and the great photographer Raghu Rai. I need the name of the brand. 3, 2, 1. Buzzing is closed. Team 1 will answer for a +10 or no negative.
Fujitsu.
Fujitsu is not an unrelated company, right? Team 6.
Surf Excel.
Surf Excel. Ladies and gentlemen, believe you me, this is Indigo No Filter. Indigo Airlines. Next up is the spin of the wheel for Team 2. Audience, tell me when to stop. Stop. Your question on gadgets. The patent of this much needed item was awarded to Taiwanese inventor Cao Xin in 1996. The handle contains a battery-powered high-voltage generator with a circuit composed of an electronic oscillator, a step-up transformer, and a voltage multiplier similar to the circuit in a stun gun, with much lower power. What handheld device Some team has gone. You have to write the answer. We have to write the answer on the buzzer. Come on, friend. Fantastic answer. Give it up for team number 5. 10 full points. Yes, good answer. As we now go across to team 2, it's your direct question.
I'm guessing it's digital camera.
Digital camera. No. Audience, one answer. Okay,
I don't know what it called in English, but वो मच्छर मारने वाला बैट रहता है.
So मच्छर को mosquito बोलते हैं, mosquito bat. Well done. Let's
mosquito
clap for Gaurav. Yes, that's the answer. Next question will be on the wheel. Stop. Brixton Motorcycles, the prestigious Austrian motorcycle brand, known for its precision engineering and retro-inspired designs, has partnered with Motor House to introduce the stunning lineup to India. It has officially commenced deliveries in India with the first Brixton Cromwell 1200. Which well-known actor became the first in India to own the Brixton Cromwell 1200? I'm looking for the name of the actor, hence movies. Team 5. That's a -5 for Team 5. And it's a direct question for Team 3. Answer.
John Abraham, I don't have a guess.
Similar answer from Team 5. It's not John Abraham. Audience, anyone? Anyone? R. Madhavan. Clap for him, please. That's the right answer. Yes, this is R. Madhavan. We'll spin the wheel again. Stop. It is the world's largest sport equipment company by revenue and the third largest manufacturer of sporting goods overall, behind Nike and Adidas and just ahead of Li-Ning. Its main subsidiary is Finnish sport retailer Ames Sports, which itself manages 25 apparel brands such as Solomon and Wilson. Which company are we talking about? Team 5 living life dangerously. Another -5 for Team 5. Anyone in the audience?
I think the answer is Anta Sports.
Good answer. This is indeed Anta Sports. Yes. We'll spin the wheel one last time. Stop, please. Dash, dash. Two-word answer. It is a phrase that was coined in 1972 when fashion designer Per Balmain, founder of the French brand Balmain, was hired to construct and update the sarong kebaya. Now, try and think first, who wears the sarong? In which country? Sarong kebaya. So he was asked to update the existing sarong as part of an employee's uniform for an airline. Right? So you have to tell us what two-worded term and which airline. Okay, buzzing is Team 5. No. Okay, -5 to Team 5. Well, sad that the last answer goes back to the audience. Well, answer, let's clap for him. This is the Singapore girl. That's the sarong kebaya that we were talking about. Here comes the all-important scores.
The first trophy was awarded to the winning team, Velinkar Institute of Management, who showcased exceptional performance throughout the competition. The second trophy was presented to Sikkim Skill University, whose strategic mindset kept the competition nail-biting up to the last moment.
The only thing I would say is participating in competitions is about two P's. First P is preparation and the second P is pressure. So first P is if you're not prepared, you're not going to excel in competitions. And if you're not going to handle pressure well, even that is not going to help. So it's a combination of both.
Such big organizations should definitely support quizzing culture and culture of competition between the students so that they can bring a better talent for the country.
Students and teams from Mumbai showcased remarkable effort, making the event a great success. The next quiz will be held in Chennai, the gateway of South India. Stay tuned.